What if I could show you a way to save thousands of dollars on your next automobile purchase? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and honored guests. Some of the most expensive things that we purchase in our lifetime are the homes that we live in and the cars that we drive. Tonight I'd like to share with you some of the methods that I've used in the past to save me money. Let me clarify one thing right up front. I am picky. Very picky. So if I could tell you one thing, don't be picky. You can save a lot of money if a car is no more than a means of transportation to get from one point to another. Don't wait until your car is forcing you to go purchase another car. Don't wait until it's going to break down. Start early. You hold all the power if you dictate when you purchase a car. There are two paths we're going to look at tonight, just as there are two paths to get to DTM. You have a new car path and a used car path. We're going to start off on a new car path, although this is not really the way that I would suggest going. But if you're dead set on getting a new car, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do our research. We all see hundreds of cars out there each day. You know which ones you enjoy, which ones you like, which ones you don't. We're going to pick a couple of those and we're going to go to Edmunds.com. On Edmunds.com, you're going to enter in some information on a previous page. Basically the car that you want, the options that you're interested in. You're going to come to a summary tab. On that summary tab, you're going to have things like MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price, invoice price, and what others are paying. Now, as I said earlier, I'm picky. I actually pick cars that cost more than MSRP. But let's look now at some of the other luxury sedans where you can save some money. In this sample, you can see people are paying about $3,200 under the MSRP, or $800 over invoice. The next site that we're going to go to is called Zag.com. On Zag.com, you're going to see the same type of information. You're going to enter in what car you want, what options you're interested in, and it's going to give you this target price. That target price will be emailed out to several vendors that Zag.com has agreed upon that they will sell the car at that price. If you'll notice this price right here, it's $2,600 off of the car that I showed you 2 slides ago that people were paying more than MSRP. So it's a pretty good deal. And they have to honor whatever comes up on that price, as long as the car is in stock or something similar to it. The reason that I do not suggest going down a new car path is because of depreciation on a new car. Realize that as soon as you drive that car off the lot, you've lost 20%. So that means if you purchased a $40,000 car, drove it home, 20 minutes, you lost $6,700 on that drive home. This is why I always suggest going the used car path. On the used car path, again, we're going to do our research. We're going to go to a couple of different sites, KBB.com and Cars.com. You're going to enter in the same type of information on a previous page, and you're going to go to trade-in value. This is going to give us a good starting point when we go to sit down in front of a salesperson. You know what negotiating power you have and where you can move from there. This is Cars.com. Basically what this is going to do is going to show you what's out there. What options do you have that's in your market? Do you have to travel in order to find a car? For some of us, we'd like to have a little bit more peace of mind. For that, I suggest certified pre-owned cars. Certified programs generally go up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. You'll see those on the same sites that we just looked at with a certified badge, so you know that those cars are certified. And be aware that all certified programs are not created equal. Some of those programs will actually charge you every time you bring that car in for service. So after the factory warranty is over and the certified program starts, in this situation, Audi and BMW will actually charge you each time you bring that car in. Now that you've done all that, it's time for a test drive. If you've decided to go with a used car, you're always going to ask for a Carfax report. The Carfax report will tell you everything that's going on with that car. When it was put into service, if it's been damaged, if it's been repoed, if it's been in a flood, it'll tell you everything that's happened to that car. Now we come to the point where you're going to sit down with your salesman. Now for some of you in this room, that's actually the fun time. But for some others, it can be a little frustrating. If you go to Zag.com, like I suggested earlier, there's really no haggling that's going to happen. You've agreed upon that price, the vendor is going to honor it, and that's what you're going to get. There's also a couple of used car dealerships that are located right here in the Metroplex, Texas Import Sales and eCar One, that will they sell such a high volume that they have less margin in the car. And you'll know that's true or not because you did your research. If you're going to go into a regular dealer, you're going to offer at least 5 to 10% below their asking price. That's if you're going used. If you're going in for a new car, you're going to start at invoice and work your way up from there. Do not be afraid to walk out. It's about the best thing you can do. Most of the time, they'll never make it to the door before they stop you and offer you another deal. The last thing that I want to discuss is on the money itself. A good way to save money is save up your money and pay with cash. That way you're avoiding the finance charge altogether. If you cannot do that, then I would suggest after you've already made your deal, not before, after you've completed all the numbers, then ask them about any dealer incentive programs that they have. A lot of times, they'll have dealer incentive programs on new cars and used and certified pre-owned cars. Or try and find a credit union in the area, check their rates. Then purchase your new car. So I hope that tonight I've given you something so that next time you purchase a new car, you can go to some of the websites that I've suggested, do your research, and enjoy your new car. Thank you.